You go, I go.
Okay. The first thing, trying to be nice, you don't understand who you're talking to and the types of people you're talking to, what they do, how they are. Because otherwise, you know, A, what we're talking about at the start, what how he has as a woman, but B, he does not have accountants. C, all his money is disposable. And you have not told him, like, you have not made him realize what a geek he is. He needs to understand that his glasses make him look like a nerd and he needs a haircut, which he doesn't yet understand. He jumped on a call because he thought you were pretty, and he doesn't talk to any girls, and it's the girl who talked to him. And then he was not interested because you did not actually do a sales call. You kind of, so I would say, vomiting information and hoping that something sticks instead of following a structure.
Cool. Now, in other things, yes, you have to recognize that to a lot of these guys, you would be in top category. Yes, this is fundamentally, we are stupid creatures, man. Yes, the reason we are in business, there is one reason. There can be 1,000 sub reasons. It all goes to one reason. What is that reason?
To get a girl.
Yes. Right. Now, it can be fame, status, all this. It's all related to a woman. Remove women, no man will work. Kin, would you work stupid hours if there was no woman in the world?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
I would go killing people. Yeah, I would just do fun shit. Right. But you also have to recognize that the levels of insecurity behind these guys. Yeah. Their whole goal to grow a business is to attract women. Yeah. And I've spoken to many guys who are successful. It is the thing. Now, once you can get all those women, cool, you just do it for shits and giggles because you're good at it now, right? But all of these guys are not good at it. You need to be able to utilize that and pull that. You need to get an understanding of where they want to be. One thing that helps me, close people, yeah? Do you want an ugly wife, right? And they say, no. Okay. And I say, why are you working at the level of a man who deserves an ugly wife? We both know that's what you're doing. Do you think you deserve an attractive wife based on how much you work? No. Do you want an ugly wife? No. So what the fuck are you doing? Right? Because I know it's a pull. Now, granted, everything I say to guys, like they're not working hard enough. They need to work more. Right? But it's such a strong pull. And you have to be, you know, the Eastern European girls who are cunts, yeah, rude to men, except if the man drives a Ferrari, right? They won't pay attention unless he's wearing what the Laura Pianos, right? You know the type I'm talking about. Every guy will talk shit about them, yes, but the second they get the opportunity, every man will run. Say yes, baby.
This happened with my girlfriend. She blocked me, and I didn't have much interest, and she blocked me, and then I had to, simply because I could not get rejected like that.
Now, you have to understand that this is their psychology, right? And this is what you have to utilize. You have to pull. Do you think I would struggle to make Morgan feel small?
Morgan? Who's Morgan?
The guy's name is Morgan with the glasses.
That.
Yeah, his name's Morgan. Do you think I would struggle to make him feel small?
No.
So why would you struggle? Now, you need to understand, you cannot have these guys at your level, right? They have to obtain you. Yeah, it's really strange. It's a type of are you familiar with the submissive and the dominant?
Yep.
It's that type of relationship, right? Where you are the dominant, they are the sub, and they need to work to earn you, right? But that's how you have to structure it. Where they're not good enough, they're doing it wrong. Trust me, I know I'm a woman. Me and my friends would never look at you. Yeah, I have helped many guys who are making okay money, probably a bit more than you, right? And then you just say a low number, right? And they went from having an average girl to a very beautiful girl. Now that's just a small example. It would be case by case how you would use it, right? But you have to understand, what is your demographics problem? Your demographics problem is not style, it's not image. It's the result of that. It's what they don't have, and that's why they need the style and the image. Right? I will let you know, what you are proposing to train these guys is very difficult.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What you do your service delivery, I am sales and outreach, right? So, and if you need guidance, I can guide you, right? But I'm happy to accept it's your field, not mine. Sales is my field. So, another thing, your camera positioning is terrible. Yeah.
What is terrible?
The way you have your camera is not good,
Mm,
right? The reason for it is,
should it be like that?
yes, because guys struggle with eye contact with women. Yes. By you facing the other way, they're able to just look at you. Yes. But when you give proper eye contact and it is face, yes, this makes it harder for guys to look at you. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna be fucking nervous. Yeah. This guy's over here, he's just like staring at you because you're looking at the side. Yeah, you're looking at the display monitor. But what you need to be doing is looking into the camera so they perceive the eye contact. So, for example, when I'm looking into the camera, does it look like I'm looking directly at you?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you need to have it. Right? Because you need to make them feel small and you need to be the solution out of it. Yeah. And when if they ever bring up something like, oh yeah, my friends, who's going to know better about women and style and image? You or your friends. Right? And then you also have to separate one big thing here. What is your style for? Is it to attract women or is it to attract business? Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
we talk
this-
about that.
Yeah. The second you're able to pull women, you have them in the bag. Right? Because now they've accepted to you openly that they don't have women in their life and they're unable to attract it. Right? The business here is the front. Right? Behind the business is the woman. You remove the business, you get it towards the woman and the social dynamics. Look, you had said to me, how do you want to feel when you walk into a room? Right? What if you said to me, how would you want women to see you when you walk into a room? That would have piqued my interest. Right? That's when I'm like, now I'm thinking. Interesting. How do I want it to think? And I would have given you a fun answer. Right? Because I couldn't give two fucks how guys looking. Right? But what I do give a shit about is how the girl's looking. But now you also you can't go too far into this where you become a dating coach. Granted, there's a lot of fucking money in a dating coach, as I told you. Right? But I'm not trying to pull you away from your niche. The dynamic is completely wrong. Yes? If Morgan met you face to face, he would be shitting himself with a semi. I don't know if you know what a semi is, but he would be shitting himself with a semi. I think you figured it out. Yes? But would you from the get-go be super nice to him and talking? No. He hasn't done anything other than being a nerd to get your entertainment. Correct?
Actually, I'm the type that makes everyone feel good, but I want to change that. So even if I meet nerds, I pity them, and I make them feel good.
No.
Yeah.
Just pity them. It's more effective. It's more of just pity. Yeah, don't make them feel good.
Or
No,
two.
pity them. Give pity to them. Don't make them feel good.
Okay.
Just basically look down upon them. Yeah? Because it gets girls what they want. Yeah? Because the girl who no man can sleep with is the girl who commands every man's respect. Right? Because that is the one that no one's been with. No one's been able to conquer, or however you want to put it. Right? So when she speaks, But when the whole that everyone's fucking like everyone in the group has slept with her, then everyone makes jokes about her and jokes to her face. But the one no one's been with, everyone's a bit more like hesitant, right? And that's how you need to have it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's very. I was walking and I was trying to figure out what angle do we go at from this. And this is, to be fair, I'm very happy we didn't do this in front of everybody. Yeah. Mainly because of what's being discussed. Not so much about the calls, like calls are shit, but that doesn't matter. But the strategies that are being discussed. But I want to do it in front of all of the losers in a bit, because everything I will describe, they will feel inside. Yeah, it's wonderful. So let's get cracking.
Hey, how are you?
From the get-go, why the fuck are you happy to see this guy? Look at that.
Hey, how are you?
What is that?
How should I
Can you
see
hear
it?
me?
I can hear you. I can.
How should I see it? What should I do?
No,
Like-
that hey, you. Why were you happy to speak to him?
Because he's a person.
So he hasn't paid you.
I promise you, I'm a guy who has approached a lot of women. Yes, the ones I really like, they're not happy to speak with me. I have to entertain it. I have to do a lot. I have to flirt to pique their interest, because they get so much male attention that they're not entertained by it. Make sense?
Mhm.
You can't be happy to speak with them. It's just another fucking loser. Right?
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yay, perfect. Okay. How are you?
Why are you happy?
I'm that kind of person. I just need
No, no. You have to understand, the more happy you come across, the more confident he will feel.
Mm.
The more you do this, the more confident he feels. He's going to feel like the shit. Hey, I'm a big guy and a girl trying to close me, couldn't close me. Right? You don't want that. You come across as a happy person, yeah? It's as though, oh, I've obtained her. She likes me. Right?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm good too. The weather is nice, like perfect.
Yeah, nice. Whereabouts?
Do you mean the weather is nice? Business is great. Business is great. I'm changing the lives of losers.
Mhm.
What's you based?
You fuck up in a second. Terrible thing you said.
Oh, I am in Russia right now.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You have to come on. Okay, there is a massive fetishization of Russian women. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Can you explain me from your point of view? I've never heard it from a man like abroad.
Yes. You guys are the Doma Hazeika everybody wants. You know Doma Hazeika?
No?
Russian for housewife. What's housewife in Russian?
Домохозяйка.
I basically said that. Doma Hazeika. Yeah. You have to remember that in our countries here, the women are disgusting. Yes. Truly, I don't speak to English women. Yes. You guys are like the last ladies that we have on this earth. You guys are the goal. Right now, I know I'm generalizing, but that's how it's viewed. Yeah. But no, but that's the attitude you need to have. Right? You are an elite individual, better than. What woman do you think fucking Morgan speaks to? Do you think he speaks to anything of value?
Nope.
You have to act as though I am that special. I am that special something. I am in the category of women that wouldn't ever fucking look at you. Right? And you have that when you say I'm from Russia, it's going to have that effect. Yes. The second I hear certain Eastern European countries, my ears peak up. Sounds like a wife. Let's find out more. Right? If I hear from the UK inside, I go, eh. Yeah. Literally, I hear their voice. Disgusting. Right? Now, it's an extreme generalization, but men generalize. That's how we think. We think in like groups. Right?
You are from UK.
Look at this. Look at his perverted smile. It comes out for a second.
I am
Look.
in Russia right now.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You are from
You see it? Yeah? That's what's going through his head. But you have to understand that. It's not a bad thing. It's going to be the case. You are a woman doing business. That's how men will think. But then you have to be utilizing it.
UK, right?
Yeah, the UK.
Mhm.
You have to say that in an insulting way. You cannot be happy. Come, what do you know about fucking British guys? Have you heard good things about British guys?
In Russia, a lot of people do say good things about British guys.
Okay, there's nothing good about British guys. Yeah, no.
Go on.
Kian is an exception.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm technically Irish, so
There we go. Yeah.
There we
You cannot be impressed by it. Right?
So yeah, again, just a quick question. Why did you join this call? Why are you interested?
Curiosity more than anything.
What's going wrong in your life that you've decided to spend time speaking with me? Why are you happy he's on a call with you? Yes? When he says there's nothing wrong, then you say, let's find out. And then you ask him the question. Alexander, my Jewish friend, loves to fucking message me.
What's he saying now?
Give me 1 second. Let me just deal with this guy.
Fucking idiot.
Alexander. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you got my attention by sending a video instead of a message. That was a big one. I've never had that before. I get a lot of messages a day. I'm sure you do as well, just like cold DMs. But sending me the video kind of intrigued me slightly. So I just kind of want to hear what you got to say, really.
Yeah.
One
So
second. Alexander. You know, the more you call me with useless stuff, the less likely I am to pick up your calls. Yes. Why did you say it twice? Just say it fucking once and speak. Of course not. Don't let them off the call. Do not let them off the call unless they close. Piss them off, make them hate you. But what you're not doing is you're not listening to them. You're not putting the information you need. You're pressing on their own shit and you're trying to funnel bullshit down their throat. That's the first problem. Let's fix that and then go into objection handling. Okay? Because you're not figuring out their problem, so you don't know what the fuck to fix. No. What do you mean, what's all be friends? Well, fucking, who's your friend? What one of these realtors are your friend? None of them are your friends. Yes? Tell them, I won't stop until I figure out the problem of why you're not getting started, but feel free to hang up on me. Then ask the next question. Okay? After the objection handling is done. Cool. I'm on a training call. I'm gonna hang up on you now. Okay?
So yeah, as I said, I'm a stylist and image consultant.
How are you an image consultant who can't say the word image consultant?
I was too nervous back then.
Okay.
Why is this guy making you nervous?
Not this guy making me nervous, just me being a nervous person.
But he's going to think he's making you nervous, and that's going to give him confidence. That's the last thing you want as an image consultant.
Mm-hmm.
You need to watch Kevin Samuels.
Who?
But we need that clip. Reincarnate.
I'll get it up, and after this, we'll watch it.
Yeah.
You watch this guy, learn how he speaks. Yeah, and you need to be a female version of that.
Kevin Hart?
No, not Kevin Hart. He's a comedian. We'll do
Kevin-
it after. We'll do it after.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Consult.
And yeah, image consult. And I provide for modern gentlemen.
What the fuck do you mean? How on earth is this individual a modern gentleman? What part of him says he's a gentleman? Also, he's British, so he can't be a gentleman. That died a while ago.
British men aren't they all gentlemen?
No.
No.
Same with Italians back in the day. That was another generation before. Right now, the men are women, the women are men. Everyone's wearing special fucking colors, and everyone's a pussy. There are a few men left like me who wear suits. Why? Because I can. Right? There's few of us left. There's not many. Especially British. British people now, it's a culture of drugs. Are you familiar with like ketamine, all this type of shit? Yeah, going to parties, all this stupid stuff. That's the British culture now. It's not gentleman lady thing. Very rare. Yeah, it may be the case with old money, but that's not inside London, and that's in very specific places.
It's like sorry, basically.
No one will get Hayden on a call with you. Yeah, there are very few people. Yeah, and if you call him a gentleman doesn't need image consultant. He's a gentleman. He knows how to dress. He knows how to speak. He knows how to walk. He knows how to talk.
I said I provide for modern gentlemen. I meant by that I create from like guy a man, and from a man I create gentleman.
But then why didn't you say that? And don't say guy, boy. Say boy. Malchik.
Boy, okay.
Yeah, that's Malchik, correct?
Yep.
There we go. I'm going to be practicing Russian on our calls.
Advice, and we work on their image basically.
We work on the fact that they're pussies and they need to turn into men in order to attract what they want from the world.
Should I actually say a word pussy? Like, shouldn't I be, I don't know, a lady?
Yes, but no. Yeah, you have to be a lady, but because you're in business, you need to be a dominatrix style. It has to be a dominant style, right? Because these guys will fold to it. There are very few guys who would be able to go up against you if you do it correctly, unless they are very secure, right? Very, very secure. And if they're insecure, they're gonna be like, right? You have to call it the sexy dominatrix style, but that's the approach that needs to be taken. Yes. Look at the classic lady. Is a classic lady good at selling? No.
No.
So why are you going for the lady style? It's not in the nature of the lady to be good at selling, because she is dainty, soft, calm voice, and compliant. Yes? But the dominatrix, yeah, I've dealt with not dominatrixes, but girls of that nature. Yeah, I find it so appealing, so fucking appealing, right? Like it's not my go-to, but let's say in moments of flirtation, all this type of stuff, right? It's a fun game to play. Yeah, and guys will be attracted to it because of their need and desire to be of value, right? Just someone who can provide, someone who can entertain, someone who can get girls to look at them, right? Questions you can be asking. Let's imagine there's 10 girls in a room and you walk in with 10 guys. Be honest with me. How many of the girls would focus on you? Right? That's the questions you need to be asking. Right? And when he says 10, then you look at him and you stay in silence. And then, really? And you let him feel it. Yeah. You can get guys hopping off the calls. Yeah, because they think you're a bitch. You will have a problem with male ego. Yeah, there will be guys who do not react well to this, but there will be guys who will break and be like, you know what? I need to change. I need to fix up how I am. Right? And those are the ones that you can close. Right? And another question. What do you know about Russian women? How would you describe them? Get them to describe it. Yes? Because across the world, other than bullshit of war, but then I couldn't give two fucks about whatever happens, right? There is such a good there's either a super good stereotype or like they're whores. Like it's one of the two. They're either gold diggers, but very attractive, elegant women. Yes? You have to utilize that. Kina, you enjoying this call review?
Fantastic.
Mostly internally, but as a first step, what I do is it's like a really nice bonus for.
How many times has this fucker flicked his head? Did you notice?
Yeah,
Why is he doing that?
he doesn't like, I think, like his hairstyle, and he do all that time. And
Nervous. He's very nervous. 'Cause
He's
Oh.
trying to make sure looks good in front of you. So he keeps fixing his hair. He's currently looking at himself, not you. Look at this.
As a first step, what I do
Focus is on you.
is it's like a really nice
Look at-
bonus.
Look at that, yeah?
Mm.
Focus on you, looks at himself, does his hair.
As a first step, what I do is it's like a really nice bonus
Look, sits back, does his fucking hair.
for for all men.
Hmm.
I create like an ebook
He's covering his face.
with their personal style, and we discuss some things
I shit you not, he's not listening. Yep. This man is in his head. Yep.
before I'm creating.
His focus is way too much on his impression he's giving to you, which is good. You have to utilize that.
How? What should I do? Like, maybe should I up and like, are you listening to me or something?
No. Let it happen. It's good. Yes? Because you are an image consultant and my man is paranoid about his image. Yeah? It's very interesting that you looked at yourself and did your hair. And you're concerned about how you look in front of me. Yeah? One thing that you need to understand is a lot of girls can get guys to stutter. Right? Now, with me, it is very rare that an individual can make me freeze. If the girl is hot enough and catches me off surprise and says some bullshit, I'll be too in my head about too many variables to think of something very quickly. Right? You have to utilize that. Guys get nervous. But at the end of the day, your whole job, right, is to fix that. So you have to make them feel it.
Shit, I gotta work with both of you. Like, to make my service better. Yeah. Because I'm too into, like, I think spiritual things and all that shit. But I gotta take advice from real men, I guess.
It's the psychology. Your advantage is in the way men think. Yeah. If you're able to grip that, they're fucked. Yeah. If this guy, he's a dork. Yes. You should be able to very quickly make him feel nervous, make him stutter. Oh, you stuttered? Oh, that's cute. Interesting. And just say interesting. And let them fuck around in their fucking head. Yeah. What does she mean when she is that a good thing or a bad thing? You should put it this. I have guys crying on calls with me. You should have guys sweating.
Crying. Wow. Okay.
No, but you need to get them sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My goal, and I'm exaggerating it, but my goal is to get into their brain and fuck around. Right? Your goal is to do the exact same thing, but from a different angle and for a different purpose. But both of us, at the same time, we want the same thing. We want to close them. And you have to look at it from that purview in order to close them. Make sense?
Yep. Mm.
I love how we're a minute and a half in on this one.
It and then yeah. So there, I can actually show you. Yeah, I have like a sample and I just had fun creating it. So
That's the
I don't know what the fuck you mean. Okay, let's go to sales. What the fuck do you mean? I made a sample. I just had fun creating it.
I just wanted to seem off as nonchalant and something like that.
This is something that I show my prospective clients so they can get an understanding of what to expect. You have to be a professional. You have to be a bitch. You have to be a cunt. This is business, and you are not impressed by him in the slightest. Yeah?
Okay.
Look at his response to
I
that.
just had fun creating it. So
that's the best way to do things. Just have fun doing it.
This guy's a fucking retard. He doesn't know the best ways to do anything. Yes? But you're making it too easy for him to respond to you. You need guys sweating when they speak to you. Right? And if girls can make me sweat, you can make the bulk of the population sweat. Make sense? But that is your goal. You want them sweaty, you want them nervous, and then you want to say to them, are you ready to change your life? Like, are you ready for people to respect you and for people to actually take you seriously? And then what are they going to say? The only thing they can do is say rude stuff to you, but you just have to understand it's coming from their insecurities that you have opened up. Now, I'm going to let Kian take over for the next 2 minutes, right? But are you seeing how you were looking at sales a completely wrong way?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how you can charge a lot more for what you do.
Yep.
Because if I could get an image consultant, that meant I never had to work and I could get whatever woman I want. Oh, that's a little bit fucking easier, isn't it?
But in order to keep that woman, you need some money, so you will work.
But I'm saying if there's an image consultant that can make me not need money, right? Fuck it. I'm taking a break I'm going to the image consultant. And then if I want more money, I'll go make more money, right? But you have to pull on their pain. Yeah?
Okay.
The introduction questions aren't... I need to get a sense of who you are. First question, do you have a girlfriend? No. Why? Oh, I'm working too much. What's the real answer? Because it's not you're working too much. Because the reason you're working too much is for a girlfriend. So the question of the day is, why didn't you have one before? I want to focus on my work. So you want a top level girlfriend? Yes. Are you at a standard to get one? No. Yeah, I thought so. You have to push, like, it has to be very, you are below me, you are beneath me. And once they're weak, you show them your process. And now you've pulled on their problem. There's a way out of the problem. You have the solution. It's going to cost this much. Ian, what now? Important thing, because it's a very different style of thing, training and just psychology. What are your thoughts on this?
I think the main issue here is that the client wants what you later are not recognizing they want. And I think the main issue is that you're coming from it from a different purview, and you're not looking at like, how can I offer something that they actually like want deep down, and also what do I think people will like, or what do I like, which is the spiritual kind of like even artistic side of styling and all of that, right? They just want to get laid, and that's the only reason they pay.
So maybe, yeah, I was also thinking about maybe I should just be an image consultant, and styling is just make a little part of what I do, and come off just an image consultant and never write like anywhere that I'm a personal stylist, because then they fear that. They're like, oh,
They don't care. They don't care. That's the thing.
yeah.
I think like, sorry. No, like I'm interested in styling from an artistic perspective, not to get to women. So if you came at me trying to get women in terms of the styling, I don't give a fuck, because it doesn't attract anyone, right? It is very much its own separate thing, but that's not what you're trying to sell, which is image consultancy, because stylists get paid fuck all. Image consultants get paid a lot by these people. And Morgan's never going to hire a fucking stylist. to talk to him about like Rick Owens and fucking Yoshi Yamamoto. But he will hire an image consultant to help him finally get some women actually paying attention to him and not fucking running off in the other direction. So
His goal is to get his dick wet. He can't do that.
His goal is to.
Get his penis wet.
Okay. All right.
No. But then, and I'll say one thing which is very important. Yeah. You as an individual, can you tell when the clothes don't fit the man?
Yep.
What you need to do, and what an image consultant does, is get the man to fit the clothes. And that's the focus.
Yep.
Are you happy to go down that route?
Yep. That's basically the main thing. What I want to do. Yeah.
But no, look. Now, this is the whole point. Yeah. Now I'm going to use myself as an example. Yeah. I fit the clothes I wear because I'm sitting here on my chair in a strange position, eating Pringles, explaining shit to you, right? I don't give a fuck. And that's the attitude that not all girls, and like me, I'm way too much. I put girls off because I'm like a lot, right? But that's the attitude that girls, that allows a man to commend respect from women, right? Not fucking Morgan, who's got a female name just to kick it off, right? And that's what you have to push heavy. Your presentation or your lookbook, by the way, it's not up to standard. It looks very bad because all you're doing is showing pictures of the guy from Deadpool, a bunch of clothes, and I think some more clothes.
Yep. Okay. So I gotta.
Remember, look, from his perspective, what you've told him on that is, you'll pay me 6,000, and I'm going to send you a book of clothes.
Okay. So what I gotta do now? Can I close them without the presentation? Because it's like,
Yes.
yeah, because what should I put on the presentation? Like, here you are, no girlfriend, and then the
Your presentation is dog shit. It's very low. You can have a presentation that's good. I would help you build, if you wanted, a presentation that's very good, right? But it's interesting. Your presentation needs to be done in a way that all their pain points, like, this is 10 things women don't find attractive in terms of characteristic. Tell me which ones you have, because I know you're not an ideal man, because I could tell the second you hopped onto the call. So be honest with me, because I'm an image consultant and maybe I can fix it. Yeah. And you utilizing that presentation, you get them to pull out their pain points, right? Which one of these are you not good at? Which one of these do you need work on? Which one of these would you like to be great at? Right. And that's where you're utilizing a presentation to your advantage to pull. But the only issue, what you do, there is no direct return on investment. There's nothing tangible, right? Because it's too complex. Like, what I find attractive, Keen doesn't find attractive, and vice versa. There's no way to quantify it. So putting on a presentation, it's hard to do. Because what you're going to show is like a skinny person and then a strong person. Like, what are you showing? All right. And you can utilize a presentation or you don't have to. Right. But one thing you need to be able to do, especially in this, and I can train it and Kim can help train it. You have to look at a person and see what is wrong about their image very quickly. And then you have to make them feel it. The fact that this skinny 18-year-old with glasses, just whatever, like a dude, right, who makes TikToks, right, probably doesn't have any clients. The fact that he can speak comfortably with you and he's happy with that is not a good thing. And done correctly, I shit you not. Yeah. And I'll tell you why I know this to be a fact. There will be guys who pay you just to have you working with them if you do it correctly. Yeah. I know this because I've done that before. Right. The girl who had a course, and she was dating a super successful guy. right? So I thought, fuck it, let me get this course. Let me see what I couldn't do anything, and she was shit at her job. Yeah, I got no fucking results. Paid, I think 3,000. Yeah, she was like appointment setter, right? You will get guys who pay you just to work with you, right? Maybe they want to date you. Now look, whatever their fucking prerogative, you're getting paid. Yeah, just don't recommend me. But as long as you're able to help curate, and if you're able to understand that, it's not even a bad thing, because then you can think, cool, what's my ideal man, right? How can I make him attractive? Make sense?
The last part with the ideal man.
So you get Morgan. Morgan's a dork, right?
Mhm.
You'd say, I would never date Morgan. What do I need to do to make me consider dating him? And that's how you help.
Yo, I've never thought of that. Okay, thank you. Can I actually tell you like what is the vision of my ideal man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's gonna describe me. You go ahead.
I was just thinking that.
so okay. With the vision of a hero, strong enough to protect my heart because I'm soft, and when I'm vulnerable, yeah, I need someone to protect it, to be able to protect it. What was next? Yeah, hot enough to attract me, and that's it. Yep.
No, cool. Perfect. Yeah. But those three things have so many layers beneath them that can make a man think that way. Yeah. You cannot train this dork to be your rock because that's a completely different type of training. It's stoicism and psychology. Yeah. But you can get him to hold himself in such a manner, right? A great example of work that you could do with the guy. Yeah. This weekend, I need you to go with a friend and record yourself approaching girls. Right? And then you'll be able to analyze and break down the video, the way that they dress, the way they walk, the way they talk, and shit. Yeah. But this way they'll learn, they'll improve, they'll see all this and that. Yeah. I have spent a good portion of my life trying to understand how women work. Yes. And how I can attract them and the way I walk with all this kind of stuff. You need to be the person who speeds that up for guys because we don't know. Like I've spent way too much time on trying to understand women. Yeah. I'm much better than most guys. I still accept I know nothing.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Mhm. Oh, you're like my brother. Okay.
No. How old are you?
I'm 20.
I don't know why you struggle to say that.
Because I fear a little bit that you would say that I'm too young, maybe.
The younger you are in this specific field, the better you will do.
I thought of another thing. I thought that guys would be like, no, I need like a 40 or 50-year-old.
What would you want a 40-year-old giving you advice on how to get 20-year-olds? In what country does that work?
Because she's more mature, no?
No. Your clients will not give a fuck about how good you are at what you do. Simply the fact that you make them want, like they want you to do it because they're desperate.
You need to be the unobtainable, and you need to tell them, I can show you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's compare me and you. Yes, I hold myself in a manner that a lot of guys look and they're like, I want to be like that. I literally have guys say, oh, Ismael, you're so lucky. I wish I was like you. Which literally says that they hate themselves. That's the translation of that. I hate myself. Yeah. You need to be the female version of me. You're the girl I really want to date. I really like so much about you. Now, what do I need to do to get that? Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're fucking laughing with fucking Jacob here, he thinks he can get you within a second.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we've opened up a lot on this call in terms of psychology-wise. I think we've opened up your eyes a lot. Give me 1 second. Ian, please take over.
No, like It's a very simple sell, because all you have to remember is these guys don't know. They don't actually know what an image consultant does, nor how to qualify a good one. If you're a complete shit at your job, hypothetically, they won't even work it out. It'll be like it's a 6-month program, right? We'll be at like month 5, and then they've just clocked what the fuck have I learned, right? But to get them over the edge, you do not need to evaluate what an image consultant does. You just make them feel incredibly insecure. Then what choice do they have? They either pay you money, and then they think, oh, okay, now I can learn to stop being insecure, or they go away and they cry. If you leave them in a position where they can cry or pay money, they're going to just pay the money.
Yeah. And another thing, now Kian speaks in a manner that is very extreme and illustrates in a way that what you do does not provide value, right? Or can indicate that. What you will do will be a lot of fucking work. I said this to you a while ago. It's a lot of fucking work, but it is life-changing work, because the man's life is for women. That's what we're here for. The only reason we will feel ever good in our lives is when we've done something good for the woman. Have you read the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus?
Can you please?
Have you read the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus?
I haven't, but I read the
Blurb.
Episania. I don't read the name in English. Okay.
Synopsis, like the summary.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is to understand the psychology of men, because that's the only way you're able to help them, and that's the only way you'll be able to get clients. If you now let's look at this, yeah? If you kept doing what you were doing, do you think you'd sign a client based on what we've spoken now?
If you cannot,
If you kept doing it the way you were previously doing it, do you think you would have signed a client? If you did all the calls like you did with Morgan, yeah, did you think you were going to sign anybody?
no.
But now, if you make them feel like insecure pieces of shit who can't get goals because they're just incompetent and they need a whole business to do it because they're useless, right? Then you can start closing. I'm going to have so much fun training you. This is going to be so fun. It's such a fun topic to discuss. Men and women. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. We've got a few more minutes. What do you think about all of this?
I got a lot of advice that I need to work on. Then I gotta work on my service too. I gotta change my identity, I guess. But I was thinking about that a lot. So I do want to change it. And I really liked that you both are straightforward and the way you are. So that's why I'm here. Yeah.
I'm going to say this very hesitantly. Yes. By doing all of this, you will get what you want.
I will get what I want.
No. These changes in your characteristic will get you what you want. And I mean that in multiple ways, not just for business.
I know. I was thinking about that a lot, but I just gotta change my whole identity because I've been like a good girl. Like,
it's not changing you're not changing your identity. It's not that deep, right? You're adjusting how you interact with guys, right? And to an extent, putting more value on yourself, which I think is low. And it's those kind of comments I have to be very careful, depending on the day. Yes. Can we have a ranking system where can you let me know when you're having a bad day? Just in case. So then I can be more careful.
mm-hmm.
Can I tell you why I say this?
Why?
Because I can only speak from my experience, from my relationships I've had with women. There were times when my ex was the happiest girl in the world. Everything's so good and planned. And then there were days when everything was terrible, even though it wasn't. Nothing bad. It's a beautiful nature of women. Yes? But I need to make sure that there are certain topics I know I can discuss, and I will be correct when I discuss them. But I need to make sure I don't say them at the wrong times. Make sense?
Yep.
So when you're really happy, let me know. I'll bring you down. Right? But when you're less happy, I won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah? I really want to do one of these calls in front of everybody, but I'm also unsure about it.
No, not now, please.
Okay, cool. Not now.
Yeah.
I've got Kevin Samuels open. Do you
Oh,
want to-
please. Let's finish up on this.
Yeah, I know.
Watch. This is how you need to be.
This is just the clip. You know this clip. You know this face.
So yeah. So this is a guy who is an image consultant, paid a lot of fucking money to do what he does, and he became big because he was just honest, and people loved it and hated it. That's what you need. So this is him speaking to a woman who's fucking retarded. So she wants a millionaire man. Look at her. Yeah, that's the context. King Duffrey.
Supposed to settle for regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3",
Dress size?
10,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
157,
And what would you rank yourself, 1 to 10?
that's 6.
Almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have 2 children. Overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average?
Average.
Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are. Let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money,
You ain't fine enough for no money. You said you're 6. You don't get money.
okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated.
I supposed to
You have to do the opposite with women. So with men. What he does with women, you have to do it differently. You have to do it with men. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is going to be my favorite sessions, I think, because it's such a fun topic, and it's a lot of psychology, right? And it's a completely different angle. And I was wondering whether or not I'd be good at training women, and I've come to the conclusion, God bless, I am.
Okay. But do you want me to act in front of you? Maybe to learn how to act in front of my clients the same shit. English is
Love,
hard.
this has to be your life.
Mm-hmm.
You want a good man, it's how you have to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that.
Yes, your life.
Okay. Can you give me an exercise?
Watch Kevin Samuels. For now, watch Kevin Samuels. I have to be very careful with what advice I give you. But for now, Kevin Samuels is a sick. Kian, can you send her the link on WhatsApp?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just watch his channel. He's dead now. He died of a heart attack. Fucking great.
Rest in peace.
Andrew Tate is a good one, but he's not similar enough. He's too different.
Andrew Tate jokes about a lot as well. Right, Andrew Tate's kind of half comedian.
Yes, but Kevin Samuels is much better in terms of the angle of psychology that you want to go to.
Mhm.
But I will give you, I will get you specific books that you need to read because you need to understand men and you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And as a woman, you need to be able to understand men. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Cool. Now, when I say this, you do understand. I'm not saying you don't understand men. You don't understand to the point where you can sell them, and that's what I mean. Yep. Also, if I
Yeah.
come to Russia, I need you to introduce me to some of your female friends, as the guy who was very helpful to you and like just a really good guy, you know. Or if you have female friends that want to come visit London, then let me know. I'll organize it. You know, we can have a dinner. Yeah. No, I'm joking. That was not professional.
You're not joking, though, are you?
No. So that's all for this session. I will see you at the next call and on our one-to-one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kin, speak in an hour.
Yeah, I don't know. Cool.
Cool. I gotta go pray.
All right.
Yep.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Dub.
Yeah.
Will I be able to get this recording? Because last
Yes.
time I was not able to get.
Was it recorded last time?
Yeah,
don't think
the
It was?
the common one with everyone.
Yes. Everything's being recorded, but like all the new people, we don't have folders for them. So we're gonna make a folder and drop everything in. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Dope. Now,
Thank you.
do you believe this approach works with the ladies? This type of approach?
Yeah.
The woman market, such a good market. I've never entered it. I think I would crush it. I think I would.
I told you we should. You said no.
Not everyone, I think.
You don't think I can adjust my advice accordingly?
Oh yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Okay, guys, I'll see you. You guys can say any talk off, yeah?
I
See you.
need to eat.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Baka baka.